Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're comparing the Asics Gel Nimbus Lite 2 against the brand new Nike Infinity React Flyknit 2. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to FORDY RUNS. How you doing? Let me know in the comments, and while you're down there, do you own either of these? Do you own the first versions of these? And more importantly than anything else, which brand do you actually prefer, Nike or Asics? Let me know in the comments. Right, I thought this would be a good comparison. Why? Because I think these are both good shoes for those sort of easy miles, training runs and all that sort of stuff. But which one is best? Well, in this video we're going to find out, so let's get stuck in. Right guys, so before we get into which one I prefer, let's do the stats and features. Let's get that out of the way. And we're going to start with the Asics. We've got flight foam midsole. Let me just get rid of the React. We've got the flight foam midsole. We've got two loads of gel in it. We've got, actually firstly priced, sorry, £140, $150. It's got an 8mm drop, 260 odd grams, so what's that, 9 ounces and change. We've got flight foam, mentioned that. It's got the AHA rubber. Let me know in the comments if you know what that actually stands for. It's something about high abrasion or something or other. And it's made from loads of recycled material, which is awesome. Fits true to size, if not a pinch bigger, but pretty much true to size. It's a nice wide platform. You've got an engineered mesh upper, and that's about it. Then we've got Flyknit 2, which, to be honest with you, from the bottom down is pretty much the same shoe as before, with the React full-length React foam. It doesn't have an air unit in it. They've reworked the upper, which I think is a welcome addition. They've stuck some fly wire in there. They've added foam in the collar. They've removed the one-piece boot. All this, I think, has been done because the first version suffered really bad from heel slippage. And they've got rid of that by doing the changes. It still carries over the rails to add some form of stability. I wouldn't call it a stability shoe, but it's elements of mild stability, I would say. And actually, talking about that, this is definitely a shoe. This shoe can probably, for you sort of underpronators, it's definitely something for you overpronators and underpronators. Is definitely something to check out as well. I mentioned it in the first video. The reason I say that is because, yes, you should really have a stability shoe, but if you're sort of in between, it has quite a wide platform. And I got hammered in the comments about how I mentioned the fact that it's wide about 50 times, but it is, if you look at it, and both of these do. This has a really wide footprint at the front, but it narrows in, where this has a wide platform overall. So if you collapse either side, you've got a little bit of give, let's say, on both sides, where this has got obviously the rails to try and help you in terms of stability. Yeah, I think that's it in terms of stats and features. So where do we go? Okay, so the React foam is definitely sort of firmer than the flight foam with the gel in here. That's not a bad thing. And the React foam definitely gives more over time. You will find when you put this on, you might go, oh, I was expecting more from it, but just bear with it, okay? Because the React foam really comes into its own when you sort of bed it in a bit. It's a great combination of firm-ish with an energy return. You'll know what I mean as soon as you put it on. It does have a nice heel-to-toe transition, this shoe. It's not like got a rock or anything, but it is trying to promote that. It's wide enough. There's loads of fit in there. I really appreciate the lengths they've gone to get rid of that heel slippage. It is a comfortable place to be. The upper is breathable, but I think it looks rubbish. Let me know in the comments, do you think that doesn't look any good compared to this? I know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I think this looks more awesome. Sorry. This shoe's carried over some of Nimbus's sort of foam in the heel area and around the tongue. They've definitely gone for comfort in this part of the shoe. It's got more in it than this. So if you are somebody who doesn't like too much foam, then maybe stay away from this. But this shoe, it definitely feels softer, springier than the React. I think the two bits of gel in there with the flight foam really create that soft feeling of bounce that you get from it, and it definitely works better through all sort of paces versus this. This is better at those lower paces, those recovery paces, those easy paces, where this I found that I can, if I want to pick it up, ease off, it does a little bit more. And with that in mind, by the way, I mentioned the price, but they're both similarly priced, £140 odd. But with that in mind, this shoe is the one for me. I would definitely send you towards the Gel Nimbus Lite 2. I just think it offers more versatility. I think it's more favourable in terms of what you can do with it. I think you could quite comfortably run a half marathon in this and pick up the pace. There's not to say that the Nike you couldn't, but I don't know, I just feel that this gives you that little bit more from what you've got as a total package. Comfort, energy return, making you feel awesome, looking good, all that sort of stuff, which is important. I just think the Gel Nimbus 2 Lite has that little bit of an edge over the React 2.